here,
Halo
right?
guys,
Let's say RCC does jump into this, but here we go.
Onic
No what ifs.
versus
It's game
RCC
number 3
di game
at
yang
day
ketiga
4
ya
of the
guys ya.
quarterfinals. Royal Cyber Esports Club trying to get the upset against Onic. Match point for both teams.
Yeah, and Onic
Odatte
already
keluar
showing
cuy.
the moats and the aggression early
Odatte
out.
Sans.
Now, I feel like from the side of Onic, what they really need to do is
Lawan
that I
Valentina ya guys
believe the
ya.
combination of Gwyn, Minnow, and Odatte, all three at once, is just going to eradicate
Cuma masih dah sih yang bisa
RCC. So,
kejar dia.
from the side of
Odatte.
RCC, I'd like to see those tactile plays. They have a Fredrin. I mean, he's kind of fast. Maybe
Oke guys ya,
keeping the
kita
Matilda
swap
and
tuh
the
guys,
Fredrin
kita game
together
guys.
and focusing on the side objectives while trying to keep Onic at
Odatte
bay
gila Sans.
could be the win condition for RCC. But again, we
Kita
are
cek
seeing a
dulu.
little bit of a
Oke,
different
sudah ada
game.
kami guys ya.
Not too much aggression here, but Castle boot.
Oh, a little bit of damage on a Boots there. He backs off, but yes, you're
Boots.
right. Dose, I mean, this normally happens. When you get to a game 3 like this, both teams
Boots.
start slowing it down a little bit. It's like, okay, let's not get too crazy. If we make one wrong mistake, that could be it.
Going back to the fundamentals.
Onic sebelah
We
kiri
kinda see
cuy.
heavy pressure up here on the EXP lane, mainly because I'm guessing the turtles up here. So
Odatte.
given that that early presence, trying to see what they're gonna want to do here. Kairi already
Odatte ke
level
atas.
4. We see
Lane tengahnya
OneShot level
Minator.
4. They're kind of filling it out. Look at it. They know they're there. I love it. I love the pressure. Minnow clearing mid. So Onic gonna have a little bit of an advantage here on this turtle take, but they're gonna go for EXP.
Yeah, they went their way up. I mean, OneShot definitely doesn't want to go up against Kairi by himself.
Masih bersabar ya
So he
guys
does
ya.
send them away, but Kairi knows they're coming, so he lets the
Turtle
turtle
yang
reset,
pertama.
lets the rest of his team buy
Guinevere.
some time. Now it's 4
Lawan
up top
Ferdin, cuy.
against 4 up top. Everybody ready to go.
Lompat.
Onic gonna take the delayed approach. One shot goes in, gets it done. But
Ban
Kairi knocks him up. Kairi in a little bit of trouble. Out
mati
comes
kode
Boots,
deh.
kill on
Boots
OneShot. Turtle's still
gila
there, but now
Kiboy.
it's mayhem for the side of RCC.
Mati dia.
Taking too much damage.
Dapat
Troublemaker
kah?
goes down. Boots
Mantap ya guys ya, Kairi.
Kairi, but he has to escape before he can get the kill.
Kairi mantap jiwa.
I mean, that Onic won that by a mile. I mean, 2 kills, the turtle. I mean, we've seen Troublemaker steal.
Tengahnya peting.
What is it called? The something.
Swan song.
I don't even
Odatte?
know. Swan song.
Peting.
Yeah, Swan song. So able to steal the Swan song, utilize that on the turtle take, but it just wasn't enough. And that is one thing to kind of talk about, is that they really don't have any knock-up on the side of RCC to interrupt the
RCC,
Odatte. Because that is the only
Odatte.
thing, if I'm not mistaken, during the new patch, is that knock-up is the only thing that will stop it. And Onic has that. So RCC, I think Troublemaker needs to start stealing Kiboy's ult, utilizing that Minnow's rage. So let's keep an eye on that.
Odatte belum ultimate ya guys ya.
Gotta keep doing what they're doing.
Odatte
I think
gila
Gum
Sans.
being up right now, like they have a decent late game right here. They're gonna have a
Kita
great
cek
power
dulu guys
spike with Boots on the
kualifikasi.
CC. We know
Udah
how much
mantap.
damage the CC can do, especially against chunky guys like a Fredrin. So RCC needs to be careful.
Wah,
about
damage
that.
cuy.
They need to maybe
Minotaur.
slow them down
Kiboy.
a little bit.
Kiboy.
One shot does take a hit to the face and a little bit of trouble. But here goes
Kiboy.
QP looking for the engage, decides to back off. Does zone away Onic there. Onic definitely not overstaying their welcome at any point. They're taking things slow in game 3.
I was about to say, game
The
2,
game
Onic,
3.
they would have attacked that. So, again, we're kind of seeing them going back to the fundamentals, building that foundation, and keeping RCC at bay. And again, that's a good
The
goal for
RCC.
when you're facing a team that is as aggressive as RCC. Keep them at bay. The next turtle take is coming up. Is this the time RCC takes one for themselves?
Yuk, turtle kedua.
Oh my
Wah,
God,
bahaya.
Kyrie, gonna get a little bit of trouble here.
Balik.
Gonna get dashed on. They're gonna try to move
Balik,
in onto
balik.
Kyrie. Looking to get away. Will
Wah,
no,
mati
gets the
Guinevere.
kill. The Nolan Spirit comes out and now
Mati
Troublemaker's in
dia juga
trouble
ya.
as well.
Cici
Castle
ada
forcing
guys,
away.
tinggi
QP fell
boots.
already. One shot. Trying to stay on this turtle. He really
Hero,
wants it, but it isn't
hero.
worth it. He's taking too much damage. Moving on
Reset,
over to Boots.
reset,
Wizer gonna
reset.
get a free shot.
Mantap
One
cuy,
shot goes
Boots.
down. Boots picks up the kill. Castle
Boots.
should be next.
Wah, Minotaur.
Decides to get away. Kiboy decides to back off. It's
Kiboy.
5-1, 5 minutes in. Onic still holding a strong lead.
Kiboy.
I mean, One thing to point out by Onic is that Kairi just knows how to force RCC or just any team into the position that he wants. Combined with Sans and Kiboy there, it was too much for him. Oh man, Odette's actually punching a pack. They're packing a punch. Jesus.
Jesus. Come on.
Pastor G in the house.
Here too.
Onic Kiboy.
They're always forcing the fights. Well, they don't have boots this time on a heavy CC engager like Lapu, right?
The RCC.
I'm gonna chip away, do damage, so they have to definitely approach these a little bit differently when you don't have boots like constantly causing the mayhem that he causes. But they're still doing it well. The Kairi just Grand Theft Purple buff.
Dapat ya guys ya, carry ya, the buff biru.
Takes it, walk out, and this is the Onic that we know picking apart RCC right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking neutral objective after neutral objective. RCC trying to respond against with their aggressiveness, but you can already see 19K versus 15K. Onic in a little bit of the lead. The pressure.
Onic. Carry, gila menetor. Menetor Kiboy.
Have taken over the jungle. They're bringing the aggression now at 7 minutes in.
My God.
Gila Sans keluar Kiboy ya. Keluar Kiboy. Keluar Odatte.
They came in second place at M5.
Odatte gila Sans.
The aggressors, the controllers. Kairi isn't even farming at this point. He's just showing his presence.
Selalu dijaga dia. Sannya sama Kairi sama Kiboy.
Boots in the top lane. Maybe try to get a gank on a castle.
Boots.
Oh no.
Definitely got to figure something out.
Outlet, open outlet. Outlet, open outlet.
Probably just need to get back to kind of how
Flicker.
the plan was in game 1. Just slow it down. They
Oh,
haven't
enggak ya guys ya.
5K is a pretty big gap, but they definitely
balik.
They're like, yo, what's up? Let's do this. Let's run it.
Rame.
Trouble taking some free shots. QP with the Ka.
Rame.
Kairi, Albert getting free shots as well, but the final slash locks on to Sans. Sans might have gone too deep. They get the kill. Onic now.
Wah, bahaya cuy.
Lost a member. RCC comes up in the trade.
Yeah, they did take down quite a bit of Onic though, and then this is
Onic.
again where OneShot exceeded in the last
Catatan
game. They're
dapat,
gonna give up the
tapi
turtle, but they're
diganggu
gonna
ya,
secure some
bosnya ya.
neutral
Liatin ya.
objectives, taking out Kairi's purple buff.
Siapakah cuan
Kairi
ini?
leaves him at a disadvantage. Guinevere really needs that extra
Imbang-imbang
defense.
lah ya.
Look at Kairi responding
He's like,
by
yeah.
taking their own.
We can trade up, bro. Just like Pokemon.
Cuan Onic sih. Kalau begitu,
and now Onic's going to take a tower
total
in the midst
dapat,
of that trade.
buff berdapat.
Still consistently coming out on top in the midst of it all.
That is where key communication comes, but look at the fly trap
Odatte-nya.
possibly coming down. RCC. But Boots
Mantu dead.
in the
Mantu dead.
backline.
Boots.
Middle of them all, he's in trouble. Does not get knocked up though. RCC decides not to go for it. QP didn't get the knock up there, or at least stopped it in midway.
I'm actually really surprised that they... the second round RCC would have took that engage, but again,
RCC.
back down to the fundamentals. They are definitely playing a passive game. Last time around the 9-minute mark, we were like 30 kills in, but that is a different time.
Something like that, yeah.
Here.
Here.
He said something like that. Next turtle's not too long. I mean, economically, we can definitely tell Onyx on top. Right now, I feel like they really need to stop
Dapat
Boots,
bagian atas.
Albert, and then if they
Oh,
really need to catch
bagian
a
bawah
pick
pun
on
dapat
the
ya.
Kiboy. He's kind of off-centered, but look at this. I like this. They're gonna take
Untuk
what they
koordinatnya.
can, take a tower down in the bot, but maybe they lose mid.
No, Castle was able to push those minions in, should be okay. I was a little worried he missed the final slash, but at least they get to clear the minions quickly. And in the boss side, RCC still finding macro, finding something to get. And those minions are going to push in, take a little bit more damage onto that bottom tier 2 as well.
Man, I see. This is the stickiest situation. Like, we can see everything.
Cici ya balik ya.
It
Saya
might
balik
have
tu.
been almost beneficial, but the minions, are they going to take out
Cici
the
balik.
second? They
Sekalian.
did it.
That's a dub.
That's two towers. That is a win. I mean, huge. That's going to set him up for the Lord that keeps Boots in the bottom lane. Do they respond with a pick on him, though? That's what they
Wah,
want.
di all in
They're going to
boots.
go for Boots on the bot side, take the kill. They don't want
Boost,
to fight for
offset boost,
the
all in
Lord.
di boost.
But if they can get Boots here, it's a great trade. They got
Nggak
to take the slow.
mati.
He's got to
Boots,
hold
balik
on.
boot.
Boots a little bit of
Wah,
trouble to
Minions
find it.
too.
Down he goes. QP able to
tiga
get the
orang
kill.
di bawah
Up
cuy.
top, Kairi still on the Lord.
Tapi
Down
dapat
low,
dia guys
Kairi
ya,
will
load
be
dia
able to
guys
get
ya.
it. We saw the same exact play.
Cuan lah, cuan,
And I
cuan,
think it
cuan,
was game
cuan, cuan.
2, right? They gave up the Lord. Went for a slide push. Wait a second. To lock on the
Ajar.
castle here. Albert has already used a speedy light
Ajar,
wheel.
but
Castle should be okay. Kairi, Kiboy, and Sans are going to try to close in onto the boss side. Wizer in a very bad position.
Oh,
God.
He's going to be able to get away from this one. Sans on a one shot.
Dapat tuh, dapat tuh, dapat tuh.
Up against 4. Pinned up against the wall. Albert
Mas
there with speedy
Menanda.
light wheel able to lock on.
Itu.
Big violent requiem. One shot in
Dapat
trouble.
tuh.
Should go down here.
Dapat tuh.
Is he going to be able to get away from this?
Mati
Once
dia
he goes
guys.
down, but one shot still on the map. Able to just get back
Satu
to
lagi,
his team.
satu lagi,
Get
satu
to
lagi.
safety.
Fiatin.
Kairi still on the chase, gets the knockup.
Fiatin.
One shot still up
Wah, nggak
though.
mati.
One shot, man. Big W's on the map. You might have lost Wizer,
Tapi lumayan
but
lagi
he's been
ya.
carrying the past 2 games.
Man, I mean, just the combination of Kupreeee there to be able to save
Lumayan,
one shot
lumayan,
was
lumayan.
clutch, but this is a huge disadvantage for RCC. They split. Kiboy able to read the situation and keep them at bay, allowing all the lanes to be synced, and the Lord barreling down. RCC needs to defend this, and again, we've seen them do it before. Can they do it again with such a deficit?
I mean, I'm wondering what ult
Bagian
Troublemaker takes
bawahnya
here.
dapat.
I think he's got to go for the Minoan's Fury,
Oh,
but it
belum
seems
ya.
like he's not taking it, even though he's right next to him. Maybe he's looking for the Swan Song, looking for something else. But I feel like they need the big CC potential. They need the combo. They need the big play possibilities. Troublemaker does end up picking up the Swan Song here. Lord is gone. Onic, though, still being aggressive, looking
Onic.
for a singular mess up.
They
Watch
engage.
for Kiboy into the backside. Waiting to use that Minoan's Fury, but a lot of damage on a Boots. Boots goes down.
Gila, Minotaur Kiboy.
It's a 1-for-1 right now. Boots for Castle. Make it one shot as well.
Sans.
Able to pick up the kill. Kiboy falls to Wizer, though. Wizer getting 3 shots off, and Onic has to back off. They did get an inhibitor, though. It's 2 for 2. Royal Cyber Club kind of evens out there a bit, even though they lost an inhibitor.
Yeah, I mean, losing your tier 3 inhibitor does force that lane to be a little bit stronger.
Hero epic
for the
keluar
side
cuy.
of Onic.
Nana
So, again,
Odatte cuy.
a little bit of a win. They did
Hero
overstay
epic
their
guys ya.
welcome and lose 2 of their own.
Ini
Right
kita
now,
guys, kalau kalian
RCC,
mau lihat
we
guys.
can kind of take a look at some of the items. We see, again, Kairi, we're looking at 7-7-3
damage.
versus 6-6. So again, Kairi's definitely winning
Itu,
the gold
itu.
there, as well as the mage difference is there with the
Kairi
gold.
Albert pakai
There's so much
semi-semi tank ya.
penetration burn picked up by Sans, and Albert
Physical lah guys ya.
maxed out already.
Ada speed.
Definitely gonna have to keep a. Ooh, they were able to hit the retry there.
That was worrisome. Wizer was able to pick it up, though. One shot now, looking for the purple. Should be able
I
to
would
get
force
it.
this.
What do you
Force
mean?
this. See,
RCC on it?
Kairi already used retry. They could force this right here to.
Force Lord.
Yeah, they could.
Ada
force
lot cuy,
Lord.
ada lot cuy, ada lot cuy.
Don't get too crazy. They're gonna look for pickoffs as well. But yeah, I mean they could. You're right. They could just like get in
Balik
there.
kah? Ngadap mana?
Let's do this. But we're
I guess
talking
it just
big
comes down to
risk.
communication. Like,
Yeah.
did they know that Kairi utilized
Kosong
his
ya, guys, ya.
retry right there in the bush?
Free.
RCC's
Free,
supposed to go
free,
back to
free,
base, clear
free.
out some of these waves, play the macro game here,
Lord
and just
Slam.
hope they can hold on to this defense. They do have Wizer, who, I mean, even though he's behind Albert, he's only died once. He still has picked up a decent amount of items. He can make work of the Lord if given the time. RCC just needs to provide that for him. They need to provide that space for him.
RCC.
Once again, I want to see Troublemaker with that Minoan's Fury, man. I mean, I think the big knockup could be the time that they need for Wizer to unload just the extra bit of free slot shots.
Yeah, you can see that Troublemaker's attempting to try to steal probably Odette's ult at this point. They need as much AoE as they possibly can. The crowd buff is engaged. RCC, can you mount up a defense against Onic?
Watch for Kiboy.
Onic.
He's going to be one of the engagers here. He's waiting for the right moment. The flicker play to end all flicker plays.
Onic,
Lord
Onic,
marching
Onic.
down the bot side. Kairi's going to be taking his
Chance.
hand. Boots also making his way around, but they are chipping away at it. Onic
Sans,
haven't made
Sans.
the big move just yet. Boots gonna get final slashed over.
Wow.
Castle looking for the angle. Kairi tries to dash in, but gets no
Wow.
knockdown. Swansong does come out from the side of RCC. Lord
Gila, Odatte, Odatte,
on to
Oh my
Castle,
God.
Troublemaker,
The
one shot
Odatte,
completed.
Odatte.
Onic
Ente
make quick
ya guys
work
ya.
of game number 3. It was a
2-1
valiant effort
cuy.
from RCC, but in the end, Onic comes out.